Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to do a kettlebell clean and press overhead step back lunge. This video is part of a big series of kettlebell instructional videos where we start with the most basic things and we're adding one step of complexity each video so people can learn at home on their own good technique. We have worked on picking it up with a deadlift. We turned it into a swing. The swing became a hand-to-hand swing. The swing became a clean. We added a press. We always work on our swing and our clean and press with kettlebells for years. The goal for men is to get men up to at least a 32K. Think for the swings, think 200 swings in 10 minutes. Think for the clean and press, 150 clean and press in 20 minutes. For ladies, depending on frame size, it could vary greatly. It could be 12K, it could be 16K, it could be 20K, it could be higher. It varies greatly. After we learn to clean and press, we work on the Turkish get up. Getting up and down off of the ground with a weight in one hand, because getting up and down off of the ground is a basic human skill and everybody of every age should be good at it. We design entire programs around getting up and down off of the ground with weight. Just by doing that, you restore a lot of basic human movement. And just by doing that, people get much, much stronger in their core. Their core becomes equally strong on all sides, and they become more athletic on accident. Doesn't matter if you're 15 years old or you're 80 years old, everybody should work on Turkish get-ups. This is the first overhead extension version of that idea. Start with 2 feet pointed straight ahead, feet directly underneath your shoulders. We don't need a big turnout for this exercise because we will be stepping back. If we are turned out, we'll have to add the step pointing our feet straight ahead before we can move. Just start with your feet pointed straight ahead. Kettlebell in between the insteps of the feet. Step back. The kettlebell is 12 to 18 inches in front of your feet. When we pick the weight up, thumb points down, the L of our hand, L, goes to the L of the kettlebell. Wrap it around. Elbow straight. Hike the weight back like you're hiking a football. Stand up. Elbow close to the body. The grip with kettlebells is important. It should not be a barbell grip. The kettlebell should be rotated, handle down at a 45-degree angle. Elbow, wrist, knuckle in a vertical line. No elbow out, pull the elbow in. Thumb at collarbone height. Press, overhead, lock out the elbow. Now we're gonna add the step back lunge. This is the hard part. Step back, opposite leg. Put the knee all the way down on the ground. Keep the elbow locked out, squeeze the tricep. That's why there's a bunch of exercises before this, because we need to develop that strength separately from the lunge. Drive through the lead leg heel, drive straight up. Keep the elbow locked. Bring the weight down, thumb at collarbone height. Point the thumb back, clean, catch. Overhead lockout, focus on the tricep. Step back, opposite leg. Put the knee all the way down on the ground. 90 degrees with the lead leg, 90 degrees with the rear leg. Many people will put an arm out to make sure that they are not tipping to one side. Drive up. Bring the weight down. Clean. Press. Step back. Settle. Drive up. Weight down. Clean. Press, step back, settle your hips, make sure they're square, drive up, bring the weight down. When you set the weight down, push it back, drift it out in front. Push the weight back, drift it out in front, return to standing. Let's quickly demonstrate it with the other side because many people will need to see it with both sides in order to learn. Starting at the kettlebell, step back 12 to 18 inches, L of the hand, thumb points down, goes to the L of the kettlebell. Push back, elbow close to the body. Catch. If you need to adjust the bell to the kettlebell grip. Press to lock out, arm out to square the shoulders, step back with the leg, put the knee all the way down on the ground. Step back, knee on the ground, settle back. 90 degrees with the lead leg, 90 degrees with the rear leg. Squeeze the tricep, arm out to the side, drive up. Squeeze the glutes at the top, drive the rib cage down. Weight down. Elbow stays close to the body. Clean. Press. Step back. Rib cage down. Feel a stretch in the low leg hip. Focus on the elbow. Drive up. Weight down. Elbow stays close to the body. Push the weight back. Stand up with the hips. Squeeze the glutes. With every kettlebell exercise, squeeze the glutes to protect the lower back. If you need to adjust the bell on every clean, adjust on every clean. Press to lockout. Step back. Think about the arm. Think about squeezing the glutes. Drive up. Bring the weight down. Push the weight back. Set it down out in front. Stand up with good technique. This starts to get hard for most people. When we start kettlebell training, we point 2 feet straight ahead. We work on hip snap. The kettlebell swing is our power equivalent of a barbell deadlift. Then we do a kettlebell clean, like a barbell clean. Then we add a press, like you would do in barbell. Kettlebell can add a lot of complexity that barbell can't. This is where we start it, stepping back. We start by stepping back because we can control the lead leg. If we step forward, people will do a lot of things, and if they turn out and they're not conscious of it, they can injure themselves. So we point 2 feet straight ahead. We step back so we can focus on the lead foot. We can make sure it's straight, pointed straight ahead, and strong so that we can drive up out of that heel to get up. Like all kettlebell exercises, at the top, squeeze the glutes, drive the rib cage down. With any kettlebell, if you start at the beginning and you add one movement each day, over time, you will restore how your core is supposed to fire, and you will learn to do all the basic things that humans do. Pick up weights, put them overhead, get up and down off of the ground.